My father, I suppose the last 70 years, has given the most remarkable, devoted service to the Queen, to my family, and to the country, and also to the whole of the Commonwealth.
It is heartbreaking that at this moment, when we are in lockdown, when COVID-19 is ravishing the world and all the difficulties, that we should lose an emblem of our unity at this time. I think it is hugely painful for the whole Commonwealth, but it must be heartbreakingly so for Her Majesty, and we send our prayers and our love not just to her and the royal family, but really for the gift that was His Royal Highness Prince Philip.
It is with deep sadness this morning that we all learned of the passing of His Royal Highness the Duke of Edinburgh. Prince Philip was a man of service, motivated by a sense of duty to others. I know that through the Duke of Edinburgh's award, he helped empower millions of young people from all backgrounds, including here in Canada, to realize their greatest potential. And that's just one example of his many contributions. Prince Philip will be remembered as a champion for young people, a decorated naval officer, a dedicated philanthropist, and a constant in the life of Queen Elizabeth II.
Well, like so many millions of people around the world, I was very saddened to learn of the death of the Duke of Edinburgh, and I join our Prime Minister in sending deepest condolences to the Queen.
While your strength and stay, Your Majesty, may now have passed, Jenny and I pray that you will find great comfort in your faith and your family at this time. But we also, Your Majesty, say to you as a Commonwealth, let us also now be your strength and stay, as you continue to endure, as you continue to serve so loyally and so faithfully, as you have done over so many generations. I am sure her Prince would join me in saying, God save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen.
We give thanks for the Duke of Edinburgh's service, his loyal and loving devotion to Her Majesty, and his commitment to Australia, the Commonwealth, and all her people.
I would like to salute the memory of His Highness Prince Philip of Great Britain, who has died. I present my condolences to Queen Elizabeth II, as well as to the British people. Zimbabwe's President Emmerson Mnangagwa expressed his condolences in a tweet, saying, "May his soul rest in peace." In Kenya, President Uhuru Kenyatta said His Royal Highness Prince Philip has been a towering symbol of family values and the unity of British people, as well as the entire global community. The news everywhere to be seen on Kenyan TV, and people expressed their support.
As a former
colony, we stand with them in solidarity.
February 1966, and the beautiful islands of the Caribbean wait to welcome Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II and His Royal Highness Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, arriving for a 5-week voyage in the Royal Yacht Britannia. The royal tour began in Guyana, the beautiful land of many waters, soon to become an independent country of the Commonwealth, a land of sugar, rice and rich mineral resources, including valuable bauxite.
My dear Papa was a very special person who, I think above all else, would have been amazed by the reaction and the touching things that have been said about him. And from that point of view, we are, my family, deeply grateful for all that. It will sustain us in this particular loss and at this particularly sad time.
The Queen's first engagement should be to visit the site of the memorial to Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founder of this country, which became a republic 5 years ago.
The Duke had a strong connection to New Zealand. He visited with Her Majesty the Queen on 10 occasions and then had additional solo visits. The first was in 1953 and the last was in 2002. He had a connection to a number of New Zealand organisations, both as patrons and supporters, including, for instance, the New Zealand Defence Force. For over 50 years, the Duke of Edinburgh Awards have connected him to thousands of New Zealand young people. And of course, perhaps most importantly, he has served in support of Her Majesty the Queen for many, many years in her service to New Zealand, the Commonwealth, and indeed the world.